Subscribe to JB dragmotoxboss. It's free easy, and you can always unsubscribe at any time. My goal is 1.25k subscribers whenever. If I hit 1.25k subscribers, I will release the quote-unquote Real Dating Tutorial 3. So subscribe! Alright, I think it's time that I talk about this subject, alright? Now, before I start, I just have to say, I feel kind of useless a little bit right now because, like, for the last, 40 minutes or something, I did not feel like doing a single thing, and I had no idea what to record, and now I got an idea what to record, and now come to think of it, I could just check my video notepad. I need to be more efficient, alright? I swear, alright? Although, everyone needs a little bit of rest sometimes, I guess. It is the weekend, to be fair. But, and I have been streaming a lot this weekend. I've been giving a lot to this. If you think of it, I do a lot for this YouTube channel, so, my motivation should not be frowned upon too much by my own self, all right? And you guys don't frown upon it either. It's really not that big of a deal. Now, the Easter shack is still here. That's amazing news. All right. Anyways, so I thought that right now is a good time to talk about this entire subject, I'm pretty much, I guess, I'm mostly, vast majority over this breakup. I mean, there is a tiny percentage of me that still cares about this person, but psychology says that, if you love a person at one point in time, there will always be that tiny percentage that will always make you care about them. So I think it's just that. Either that or maybe I care about them as a YouTuber would care about their fan or whatever. I don't know. But what I'm trying to say is it's very minimal, all right? And some of you might be a little shook, how? It doesn't usually take 3 months. It's quicker for me. Although I do have to say it was very impactful, all right? So, anyways, this video is meant to be all about me talking about my breakup experience, all right? And I want to make this video to help you guys in the future, to help you guys know how to deal with a breakup, okay? Now, I want to keep in mind that, and also, if my ex is watching this, don't feel bad, seriously, all right? Don't. It's just what happens. It's life, okay? And it's unfortunate that it had to happen, but it's fine, all right? Stuff like this happens, all right? Well, the breakup happened, everything was fine in the relationship, but then, there was a fault in the relationship, a factor that my ex could not control, and that's what caused the breakup. We didn't do, we did everything right in the relationship. It was fine, and we're on good terms as of right now. All right. Now, when I first heard the news, I started getting upset. Heck, I'll say this, all right? I'm very open to you guys. I even cried. All right, and I hardly ever cried. I only cried twice, and that's coming from the guy who never cries. And there are actually times where I wanted to cry, but I couldn't. And other instances where I want to cry, but I can't because the tears can't roll out of my system. All right, it just doesn't work. All right, I think Maple Alex knows that, and Maple Alex also knows that Egg should stop selling his brothers and sisters to the Bunny Man. All right, it's actually Bunny Woman. But, I said Bunny Man in the meme, so that's why it's on there like that. All right. That's funny. Oh, no, I got distracted by that. No, are you kidding me? No. Get off. I got distracted by staring at Maple Alex's merch. Oh, we're fine. All right? It's fine. All right. Now. This entire situation was pretty hard to deal with. It was my first ever breakup, all right? Because every other time I actually second tactical, but the first technical was plenty of years ago, and it wasn't even a serious relationship. Yeah, I still got affected by it. Heck, it was so long ago, I didn't even remember, the feelings I had. I mean, I was younger, too, so, I'll bet that. And it was a less serious relationship. The one that was years ago. So, I never experienced a true breakup. I did experience a true breakup pretty recently. I'll have to say, overall, this altered my brain so much, and it was so life-changing. It was crazy, all right? I want everyone to know that if you ever go through a breakup, it's going to be painful for the first few days, at least for me. Maybe it'll last longer for you guys. It'll be so painful. There were days of where, like, I was sad all day, and the only happiness I had was streaming. I literally had to stream every single day, because if I didn't stream, I would be too sad. Streaming was like a little escape, and I needed to constantly talk about the breakup in streams to help myself cope with it, too. Yes, I did that. Yes. And, you know, it helped me. And I know, and there are people who say, don't talk about it too much in social media. What I say to that is, you need to cope. Who really freaking cares? You know, if you're in like if you're a YouTuber, that is. Or just talk about it with your friends, all right? For those of you, for the vast majority of you, because the vast majority of you don't have a YouTube channel with as many fans like mine, all right? I'm not trying to brag. Don't get the wrong end of the stick there. But like, you know, talk to friends, all right? You know, they'll help you cope through it. And I know society does say a lot of the times, like, oh, men don't deserve to, like, yeah, this, that, and this. No, they do. Men have feelings too, all right? Men have feelings, and what society does is absolutely insane and stupid. Like, only gives women compassion or whatever. Like, what the hell? All right. Anyways, so you know, my ex was on my mind for so many days after the breakup, like constantly. And you constantly think about them, and you constantly wonder, maybe they will get back with you, all right? And you obviously know that, you know, that's not going to happen, you know, because you got to be real with yourself too. Now, I know a lot of you might be like, a lot of you may even tend to make crazy theories, like, what if this, that, and this? Yes, I want to tell you one thing right here. When you go through a breakup, don't make crazy theories like that. I want you to try and generally think that the worst is going to happen, because the worst is most likely going to happen. Therefore, what I'm trying to say is your ex won't get back with you. All right? You have to learn to move on. What you need to do is focus on a lot of... Oh, Easter egg hunt. Easter egg hunt. You have to focus on a lot of things that, like, don't remind you of them. I mean, let's say you played Oaklands with your ex, which in my situation I did. And you want to play Oaklands, then, you know, maybe get out of the way. When I got broken up with, what I generally tended to do was I thought about every single scenario and every single aspect of that I thought of with, like, you know, with my ex. What I'm trying to say is I thought of, oh, like, what the frick is going on upstairs? Are people over already? There's no way that there's people at my house over here already. What? No, there's no way. Why would there be people here already? It's only 3:18. Why would there be people here already? This is the worst time to do this video. What is going on? Oh my god. I might have to record this video at a separate... Oh, this is going to be so stupid. I know I'm in, like, the basement and everything, but people can hear me through the freaking basement here. I don't want them to hear this video specifically. I mean, I know it's going out on YouTube, but, like, here's the thing. I don't care if they watch it on their own time and listen to me talk about it, as long as I'm not there for the reaction. That sort of deal. All right? Goodness gracious. Hold on. Never mind. No one's gonna show up to my house for another 2 hours, so we're good. All right. Did I miss most? I think I missed most of the egg hunt. Goodness gracious. That's fine. I don't really care. What? Why did he say no? And he popped out of nowhere. What are you doing, Maple Alex? What? You just popped out of nowhere and you're like, no! What the frick just happened? You said you popped out of nowhere and you said no. What is going on? What's happening? Yes, the egg hunt is over. Okay. Anyways, let's continue talking about this subject here. Now, here's what a thing my brain did. My brain, a lot of times, would naturally go to thinking, oh, maybe my ex will get back with me. And then it constantly got let down, like, nope, it's not happening. I overall knew that she was not coming back, but sometimes my brain had no choice but to think that she would come back. And I couldn't even control that. That was out of my control. It's like a disease when you go through a breakup. It's terrible. When you really care about someone and then to see them just pop out of your life, like, that's terrible. And, like, oh, maybe I still message my ex every once in a while, but the fact that it's not the same, like, it's not how it was before, like, the messages are, like, a lot colder, and what I mean by that is in terms of just, like, them being a friend is a punch in the gut. All right. Anyways, when you first get broken up with, what I recommend you do is think about all the scenarios of you not being with them. Like, I'm no longer dating someone who does this. I no longer am dating someone who likes this that I also like as well. You have to, like, get all those out of the way first. It's kind of good. It will hurt every single time, but then eventually it won't hurt as bad because you'll be used to that new reality. Play the games that you've played with them maybe first just to get them over with, or maybe wait. But eventually you're gonna need to get that pain out. And I know there's a lot of like scenarios of where you think of them like, I thought of my ex in every single class every single class I go to in school, like when I used to date her. And now when I pop to those places, I'm not saying hop anymore. It's not Easter anymore. Wow, Easter's just over just like that. Well, I mean, we get this Easter event. Yeah, that's crazy that Easter's already over. But anyways, like think of every single scenario. Like whenever you're somewhere, just think, yep, I'm no longer dating this person. I'm no longer dating this person. Things aren't the same. It will be sad at first, and you will feel that there will be no one else in the future. No, there will be someone in the future for you. There is someone in the future for you. And if not, that's fine too. It's not too bad being single. I mean, you can always just hang out with the JB Drag Motocross Boss community or watch some JB Drag Motocross Boss or join my game or something. I am hella dedicated to this YouTube channel, so chances are I'm probably going to be streaming like on the weekends or whatever. And I'm going to be uploading videos for you to watch, or maybe, this video specifically to help you get through this. Sometimes I talked out my feelings on, like I vented to someone on stream, just, not too much personal details on how I miss my ex and stuff. And it felt good venting it out. And then when I watched back that stream, it felt good. And, for those of you guys going through a breakup right now, it'll feel good listening to me saying these words in this video, okay? What is Maple Alex doing? He doesn't even have a truck out here. I think he's just bored. Now, what the heck happened to my voice there? What the frick? I sounded like that one guy in the second and newest Generation Hope episode. All right, anyways, cursing and inappropriate talk on the channel. Anyways, so, like think, like I'm no longer have a person, I'm no longer dating a person who likes Oaklands. All right? And then basically do a lot of new stuff too. Play some new games that don't remind you of your ex. That also helps out too. For instance, for me, my ex is not on the JB Drag Motocross Boss SMP. I don't know. She might join because she is a fan. She might join soon enough. And if she does want to join, good for her. She could pop onto the server. I'm not going to stop her. She's a fan of JB Drag Motocross Boss. But what I'm trying to say is she's not on that server. And going on that server does not remind me of her. So, it's good to do a lot of things that don't remind you of your ex. Spend a lot of time with friends. Like I said, when I was sad, I had to stream every single day and talk about my ex. But, sometimes just witnessing people acting crazy in terms of, people acting funny, like Jay-Z Williams going like, oh my god, there's a green screen. That is extraordinarily funny. Hanging out with friends really does help. Like I said, streaming was like an escape. Do a lot of that. That helps out. Okay? Hang out with friends. Maybe watch a lot of JB Drag Motocross Boss. What are you doing? You didn't want me to chop that down? The way his head turned. The way Maple Alex's head turned. Wait. There you go. Hey. Hey. Oh, no, never mind. He has his own. Yeah, he has his own. Okay, we're good. Okay, good for you. And you're freaking... Are you even going to take it, or are you just going to dance on it? Are you just going to freaking floss on it, Maple Alex? Make up your mind. Holy crap. Actually, I guess you technically did make up your mind because you're flossing on it right now. All right. I do have to say that it is not a permanent thing. You will eventually feel sad again about your ex. And, you know, what you do. And I've seen online, like, oh, only spend 30 minutes a day thinking about your ex. I disagree with that. Think about your ex as much as you want. Eventually get yourself back up and, you know, start doing some stuff. Now, if you don't have a job, don't get one if you're feeling sad about an ex. If you do, then that's quite unfortunate. That's the very unfortunate situation. Give a lot of time to yourself. There's also instances of where you will be angry and you might actually start taking it out on other people. Try your best not to. I know. And if you can't really control that much, then just let your family members know, you know, this is going on. I'm going to be acting extra wonky than normal. What the? My truck. What the frick? You might feel, like I said before, you might feel that there's no escape to this. Like being single is bad. Being single is not bad. Being single is fun. It's actually not that bad. When you get out of a breakup, you might feel like it's the worst thing in the world and you might not find anybody else. No, being single is fine. And you might be thinking, oh, well, I'll just sustain this mindset whenever I go in a relationship. And if I go through a breakup, I'll be fine. No, there's no escape to this. It does not matter what you think prior to the relationship. If you step into a relationship and then, you know, you go through a breakup, no matter what, you can't control it. Your mindset will go into this horrible breakup mindset. I know it sucks. I know it's painful. It is extraordinarily painful. And in fact, that even makes me a little scared to step into a new relationship just because I don't want to go through that pain again. Yet again, there is a lot of pain in life. And if you want good things, you have to endure the pain. And you shouldn't be scared to date someone because of the pain of breakup. And don't like act weird in a new relationship. Like, let's say you're in a previous relationship, your partner cheated on you. All right. Don't be extra scared and be like having trust issues saying, oh, don't talk to these other people because I have trauma with my partner cheating on you. No, don't control your future partner because of your past traumas. Communicate your traumas with your partner, but don't control them. Don't control your partner. Okay? I can't really think too much else of what to say, but just try your best to stay strong. Do something. I know you have a lot of energy for wanting to miss your ex, but, like, do something. Like, I know, like, right after the breakup, you won't even have any motivation to do anything. I mean, I didn't have any motivation to record any videos. It will eventually come back. You'll eventually feel better. As time moves on, you will heal. I know that's hellishly impossible to believe right after you pop out of a breakup. Also, no rebound relationships. If you pop into a new relationship right after your ex broke up with you, I know it feels good, but it's not true love. Wait. I know this might sound impossible, but give yourself some time. Give yourself some space. Hang out with friends. Process the emotions that your ex is not with you. Watch funny videos to keep your mind off of it. Because sometimes, you know, you could just use to watch a funny video or something to get your mind off of it. What the frick is this down on the floor here? I don't know. I want everyone to know that if you ever go through a breakup, I'm here. I'm here for absolutely everybody. Okay? You could talk to me if you need to vent to me, because venting to friends actually also does help. I'm here. I'm here to listen. I'm here to comfort you. I am here. Oh, there's Vin. Vin joined the game. The one that says JB Dragmotoxboss. I'm here for you. Okay? If you ever need help coping through a situation. And I know right after a breakup, you might try and watch funny things, but eventually your mind will drift back to your ex. It will get better as time moves on. At first, time will be slow as hell because you're in pain. Whenever you're in pain, time will go hellishly slow. Why am I starting to say these new catchphrases? Now I'm starting to say pop. Now I'm starting to say hellishly. What's going on? You'll be in a lot of pain. Also, another thing to do is, let's say, for instance, you have your ex friended on Roblox or on Discord or something. The best thing to do is to unfriend them on Discord, on Roblox, or whatever social media. I will say one thing right here. When I used to have my ex on my Roblox friends list, whenever I'd see her pop into a game, it would like start like chewing away at me. Give your ex an explanation, like, you know, I cannot deal with this. And I have to say, I failed to do that. I pretended everything was all right, but I said to myself, I need to tell my ex that I could not continue being friends with her on Roblox, because just seeing her on Roblox, just seeing her profile, say, online or on Discord or something, hurt me. And it will hurt you if you have an ex, all right? And you're going through a breakup, the early stages of a breakup. I can't even see chat, so you don't have to worry, Maple Alex. I have the chat. I usually have the chat closed whenever I record videos. What happened to this cactus? It's stuck in the. Wait, get up. So, power through it. Okay? You will get better. It is a fight. It is a fight. Going through a breakup is like a war. You will feel sad for a big part of the breakup. I'm not going to pop out of my vehicle because I don't want these cactuses to fall. If I see a golden egg, I'll have no choice. Or a gurt egg. No, there's JRM. I'm not shook. JRM was bound to show up into the server. Now, seeing other people in relationships will start to make you feel a little bit sour. I was thinking of, should I go for that new bag, but no, I'm focused on getting these. Just try not to think about it too much. Although, for me, when I was in my breakup, when I saw people in relationships, I really... Actually, no. Never mind. That's just a joke. I'm thinking of the weird the couples in the Samir Bobnani videos. Sometimes there's weird couples. That's why I didn't feel so sad about that. Oh, Maple Ox is doing that. Oh, no, now I'm doing that. But, like, watch funny videos like Samir Bobnani. Cursing and inappropriate talk in that sometimes. I will have to warn you, it's not a permanent solution. You will start feeling sad about your ex again. Power through it. Keep a mindset that your ex does not want to be with you. I know it seems impossible to. And I know you might want to take the easy way out and be like, I want to start thinking about my ex possibly coming back with me. Do not do that. Do not do that. All right? As much as you want to, do not do that. Stop. Do not do that. It will only hurt you in the end. That's my biggest piece of advice. Do not think that your ex will come back with you. If your ex sends you mixed signals, take it as she does not want to be back with you. Do not do that. Okay? Do not. Promise me that you will not. For the love of God, do not think that your ex will get back with you. And I know for people who are not used to being let down by that, because sometimes I would think, oh, the person rejected me. Oh, it was probably a false rejection. Yeah, I used to think like that. And then ever since, and then when I realized, wait, no, that was a real rejection, my brain kind of preset itself into a thing of where it's like, well, I can't ever give my hopes up. I mean, yes, I did say that sometimes I'll give my hopes up a little bit, but not nearly as much as someone who doesn't have experience with, you know, a lot of rejections. Get out of the way. You're making me mad by going slow. Stop it. Goodness gracious, stop it. It's making me feel like I'm going to run into you. Get out of the way. Oh my gosh, how do I do this? How do I get out of here? This is going to be hard. Maple Alex, get out of the way. This is so wonky. This is so wonky. Holy crap. Wait, is there a way I can turn quick? No. I just dropped another cactus. Okay, I have to fix this. All right, promise me, once again, promise me that you will not give your hopes up. Your ex does not want to get back with you. Promise me, please, for the love of God. It is so easy to fall into that. Remember my words. Remember them. You need to face reality. Do not give your hopes up. I will literally scream so that you don't do that. Because I swear, even if I just say it a little bit politely, the chances are you'll probably still give your hopes up. I'm not saying you want to blatantly ignore me, but that's just how the human brain is in a situation like this. So you need to constantly remind yourself, your ex is not getting back with you. The sound of this video down here is so weird. Imagine my family's listening in. Like, they're probably going to be like, why are you saying that, JB? You're acting so weird. Why are you saying that specific sentence? I'm helping out my fans over here, okay? I'm helping out my fans. So, focus on yourself. And I know it's really hard to hear that, oh, you'll be fine being single. You'll be fine hanging out with friends. It's true. You will be fine. You'll be fine. And eventually, you will find someone who cares and appreciates you for you. And right after the breakup, that might be hard to hear, but eventually, it'll settle in. That's not so bad. I mean, right now my mindset is yeah, heck yeah, I want to find someone who appreciates me for me. All right? I wish everyone the best of luck who is going to pop into a breakup. Everybody watching this video, no matter how old you are, the chances are you will probably go through a breakup in your life. Okay? And I'm not saying you guys all will necessarily conduct a relationship wrong. I mean, if you guys date when you're like 13, 12, 11, 14 even, like if you date under the age of 15, the chances are the relationship will probably end. Even if you date, even if you're 17 and you date. Because most people who are younger are worse at conducting relationships. All right? Or factors like, well, what happened with my breakup happened, and, well, what was the cause of my breakup does not really happen very often with adults, too. Maybe it's best to stay out of dating, too. I know sometimes you might even feel a little bit lonely, like you want to date someone, and if so, that's fine. Go try and date someone. Don't be scared to flirt with a pretty girl or a pretty boy at the mall. And yeah. And don't feel insecure if you get rejected. Everybody gets rejected. I get rejected. I mean, for those of you who look up to me, like, oh, you look up to me, you guys think JB is amazing, right? Think of this. I got rejected so many times. Although at this point, I think it's just that a lot of people in my town are just strange at this point. I don't even know. I'm not entirely sure. I have a whole theory on, like, the people in my town are just, I don't even know. I'm not going to say anything bad about it, but, like, I guess you could just say not compatible with me in terms of dating. I'm just, like, different from, like, the vast majority of my town, I believe. So that's why it's so hard for me to get into a relationship IRL, but, like, way better for me to get into one online. I mean, you know, I'm sure people who live in my town could also agree with the statement I'm putting out here. All right. Yeah. That's that. I wish everyone the best of luck. And don't date until you're 15, because that's what I best recommend. Don't date until you're 15 years old. You know, you're more mature. You know, you can make wiser decisions. All right. And, you know, the younger you are, the less of a tendency you have for wanting to step into a relationship. You know, a lot of you are young, really young, to the point of where you don't feel like you need to get into a relationship, like Egg or Maple Alex or Astro Alex. You guys are all young. You know, you're not worried about a relationship. And, you know, it's not bad to not worry about a relationship. If you don't have a strong desire to be in one, you might as well stay out of stepping into one. Even if you have a crush, if you feel fine being single, be single. And I know it might hurt just to pass up, oh, but they're my crush, I don't want to risk. No, there's so many fish in the sea. It won't matter. There's so many fish in the sea. So many people. Okay? And if you're 15 and you want to date, and like when you get older, you will feel lonely more often. I feel that's just the theory I have. Like obviously, a 13-year-old will feel happier being single than a 17-year-old. But I feel that once you turn like 16 or 17, it's the same. You'll be the same level of feeling lonely when you're single as a 26-year-old or a 36-year-old or whatever. Wait, I could just reset, and I don't drop my items when I reset, which is great. And then I just spawn on here. Okay, very good. Ooh, that's a wad of cash. Throughout this an entire breakup process, your brain will feel so wonky. Heck, in fact, I think my brain has actually become a little bit more psychic just because of my breakup and my brain going through a major experience like this. Yeah, I literally can sometimes foreshadow things, small things, but sometimes a small thing will pop in my head. Like it's usually small, and it'll happen at random times. Nothing major or anything. Like I'll just foreshadow something, you know, not that important, and then it'll happen like 2 seconds later. Yeah, I have foreshadowing abilities, and it comes to me randomly. I'm partially psychic at this point. I get tons of synchronicities. But anyways, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. I want you to listen to my words. You'll be fine. Don't compare yourself to other people. Don't be like, oh, these other people are in relationships and I'm not. I feel so bad. In fact, actually, I will say one thing right here. I have a friend IRL who was in an online relationship at the same time as me, and another friend IRL who was also in an online relationship same time as me. So 2 of my IRL friends were both also in IRL relationships when I was in, or no. But 2 of my IRL friends were both in online relationships at the same time I was in my online relationship. And it all ended for them. No offense to them at all, but it kind of made me feel a little bit better about myself that it didn't work out for them. Not that I want them to be sad and lonely, but kind of like as a comparison thing, like I don't feel left out anymore. So yes, I do understand that, you know, it does feel better if, you know, there's more people in the same boat as you. But don't compare yourself to other people. And that's pretty much for every aspect of life. It's really bad. Just focus on yourself. Focus on what makes you happy. As long as you're happy, you're happy. It's good. Watch dragmotoxboss. It's okay if you just want to sit, you know, if you want to sit at home on Friday nights and watch dragmotoxboss and watch my streams instead of going out like your friends usually do. Don't compare yourself to your friends that way. Like maybe some of you might be like, my friends go out to eat while I sit and watch dragmotoxboss. I feel lame. No, don't feel lame about that. Actually, you really shouldn't, because dragmotoxboss, that guy is epic. That guy is freaking epic. It's fun to have Friday nights to hang out with dragmotoxboss. Although, you know, I sometimes compare myself to everyone else that goes out to eat on Friday nights. I don't. I just stream. That has never actually gotten to me. Actually, I'm very happy with what I do. I've never been like, oh my gosh, why do I stream instead of going out like these other people? No, I actually like doing that. That's never gotten to me. So I'm pretty sure none of you will pop into I don't think that'll happen for any of you guys. All right, I think you'll all just be fine. Like, I don't care if I'm sitting here, watching a JB dragmotoxboss stream on a Friday night. There will still be a lot of instances of where you'll be like, I want to be with them. I wish this could all just be fine. And it doesn't happen. Focus most on what you do have. Hanging out with the friends you do have instead of, you know, like, I know you might want to, like, try and get back with your ex and try and, like, flirt with your ex after she breaks up with you. Or he. If you know the relationship was like that. Don't. Give yourself some time. Maybe send them some friendly messages, but give them time. In fact, for me, you know, I wish I'd done this earlier, but, like, I don't even want to communicate with my ex that much because that's just, you know, it'll just still tear up my mental health. Even now, even though I'm mostly over it, still, it's just not healthy to be put into my brain. Like, just interacting with my ex in general. Like, there's nothing wrong with my ex. But I'm saying, like, the fact that she's my ex, you know, kind of, you know, I don't want to interact with her. Like, in personal DMs, all right? So, you know, maybe just stay away from DMing your ex. Maybe a friendly message every once in a while. But stay away from messaging your DMing your ex, okay? Some people in breakups, they'll, like, block each other. But I think that's mostly for the toxic breakups, okay? So, I think I pretty much beat the subject of this video to death. I want to make sure everyone knows how to deal with this. And by the way, I'm just saying what I did. Everyone's different for how they cope. I'm just telling you what I did. I'm just making sure you know that there is an escape to this. You will feel happy again, all right? And, you know, sometimes you might feel like you might, and this happened to me, like, you know, my life in 2022, I literally forgot what it was like being happy being single. Like, I was literally had a mindset when I dated my ex, like, wait, how was I happy not dating my ex? Well, like what I thought was, wait, how was I happy in 2022 when this person wasn't even in my life then? That's what, you know, love is so powerful. Love will make you do a lot of things. And when I stepped into my relationship, I was shook. Well, for a serious relationship, I was shook to see what love did to my brain. Like, I was literally willing to go above and beyond. I was literally willing to travel the world for my the person I used to date, my ex. I mean, nowadays I wouldn't. It'll be okay. You will get over it. I've said that same line like 10 million times. But I feel like I want to beat this subject to death over and over again. And watch this video if you're going through a breakup. And this constant talking will also make you feel better too. It'll put your mind at peace. Trust me, I know what it's like. So it's good that this video is 38 minutes long. Because, you know, that's more time for you to just calmly just sit and listen to this video and just telling yourself in your head, as I'm saying this in the video, it will be okay. There's a lot of things in life. Your ex is not life, okay? Your ex is one of 8 billion people. Out of a whole ton of people, out of a lot of fish in the sea, basically. All right? Now, 2 big important lessons. 1, don't think that your ex will get back with you. Think that she won't get back with you. Keep that mindset. 2, focus on yourself, you know, hanging out with your friends. Do some new things that don't remind you of your ex at all. And I guess number 3, for me, just process the emotions. Don't bottle them up. Okay? That's the 3 things I want to say at the end of this video. All right? Now, you'll get through this, trust me. Hang in there. You will make it out. And I know that right after watching this video, well, for those of you going through a breakup right now, I know you might switch back into a depressed state of mind. And that's normal. But still, every single time you go into a depressed state of mind, just keep this in mind. Keep this video in mind that no matter what, even if it doesn't feel like it's going to be okay, tell yourself that it is. You know, I want you to live to see the next good day when you're not missing your ex. hang in there. Don't blank yourself, you know. Don't get too sad. And by the way, this is the 40th alpha gift. Let's go. Let's go. Also, I think I got like about like 20, no, like 17 of these purple presents. Not 17, like maybe like half of these after my breakup. Although maybe that's a bad thing because, you know, I would have gotten way more if the prices were lower. Because, like, when I got these, the prices were way lower for the alpha gifts. I got a whole 40. That's amazing. All right. Anyways, I hope you're all right. I hope you can do okay. I'm sorry this happened to you. And if you're not feeling nearly as bad over a breakup, like if you're not even feeling that bad about it, then good for you. You got the easy way out. Because sometimes, you know, both people will feel okay about it. Sometimes you will feel okay about it. Unfortunately, your ex might not. But then there's also scenarios of where you will feel bad about it and your ex will not feel bad about it. And that sometimes hurts to think. And sometimes you and your ex will both feel really bad about it. So, stop choking me, Maple Alex!